one or
Good
several.
morning, everyone. As I was saying, it's it's really amazing for me when the universe come together and we have the same thoughts. I was writing down a couple of things that I wanted to just talk about, and it was Reiki light, practicing good health, breathing, healthy food, and drinking water, walking and stretching, knowing your limitations. We push ourselves so much mentally and physically, and we get into a thing of our mind. Like if something goes wrong, it just like it takes control of our thoughts. And I'm learning to let it go. If something go wrong, it could be anything. It could be a conversation. It could be something that I have not completed. Like I'm doing little bit at a little bit, because that's what my capability is. And if I find myself overwhelmed because I want to finish doing whatever it is that I'm doing, but I know I need to sit down and rest for at least a half an hour to get my strength up, to not overwhelm myself, because I'm finding in my journey that I'm going on, rest is so important. I can do a lot of things, but I cannot do it all at once.
Mm.
Like yesterday, I had my son pull all my Christmas boxes out. Usually I do it myself because they're not that heavy, but I have to be mindful that I just had surgery
Mhm.
and pull back from the normal things that I'm used to doing. I usually decorate my house by myself. I put my things out, go through the boxes, see what room I want to put things in. And I cannot, I can do it, but it'll be pushing what energy I have. So I have to learn new things or new ways of doing things as I continue doing the things that I enjoy doing. I have a physical therapist that comes see me twice a week, and I have a wound nurse to come see me. I have a wound in the middle of my stomach. I had 4 surgeries right behind the other. I had sepsis, and I'm healing every day. Never really had pain with this. The doctor was saying, they want to give me, all this pain medicine. I tell them, I am not taking the medicine just because you want me to take it. I am not in any pain. So that's another thing that we can discuss. People will try to force what they think you need. You have to learn what you need. Say no, have them back up. And that could be anything, not a medical problem. It could be um, a friend problem. A friend might want you to go out somewhere and you really not feeling it. But most of the time, sometimes we just go on and follow through because that friend wants company. But sometimes it is good to say no. It's not, I don't want to go out drinking. I don't want to go out hanging out with somebody that particular day. And I find out because we are givers, we try to please the person that we're close with. And sometimes the best thing to say, I'll catch you, we'll rearrange another day. Today is not the day that I feel like doing that. And then they still might pressure you to making you feel guilty that you choose to do you that day. And that day could be you doing laundry, it could be you just chilling, looking at a game or reading a chapter out of a book. We have to learn in our healing that one of the most important things that we can say is no thank you, and stand by that and let them hear, because they probably don't get a lot of no thank yous their self, because usually people want to have fun, people want to hang out, people want to go eat, people want to go drink. But sometimes the best thing you can do is rest that day, mainly if you had a really stressful day or week. And it's hard to step back, and that rest, I'm telling you, will refresh you, um, make you think. And you have to realize that I am so important. Yourself is so important. We forget about ourselves in so many different ways. Um, in our giving, I'm a giving person, and I have to realize that. And my friends, because I was sick for such a long time, everybody want to take me out. Everybody want to take me out to show love. And I said, I has I want you to show me love in a different way. I want you to show me love by respecting um, how I'm feeling at that moment, that day. And it's new language that we each need to learn. That if you're tired, you're tired. Rest your body, your mind, and your spirit. Um, and I do that because sometimes my mind is very busy at the end of the day of things that I want to accomplish. So when I lay down, I try to detach myself from all the list of things. One way I do it is write down the things that I want to do the next day, put it in my book, and close it. And after that, I start doing breathing. Breathing is so wonderful because when you're breathing in and you're breathing out and you're focusing on that breath, if you take a moment with me and breathe, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in. And I'm making that noise because I want you to fully feel your breath coming in and coming out. And I want you to close your eyes, if you don't mind, for a few minutes as you breathe in and out. And I want you to just listen to what I'm saying, breathing in, softening your face and your shoulders, your back, your body, breathing in again. Anything that feels tight in your body, release that tightness. It could be your neck, your face, your arms, breathing in and breathing out and letting everything go. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in your love because you are love. Breathing out your love. Softening your heart. Just bringing in the love that you have for yourself. Loving yourself. Knowing that you're more than enough. That you're capable of using words. No, thank you. Not today. Giving yourself the time you need to love yourself. Be connected to yourself. I know that may sound strange, but we're connected with so many people. It could be family, it could be even your pets, where you just love them to death too. Co-workers, neighbors. Learn how to connect with your breath. Learn how to relax. Learn how to find out what makes you happy. Sitting down and looking out the window or sitting on my porch, I found I have a habit of doing now. I enjoy the fresh air, rocking in a rocking chair, listening to some very nice, soft music, and letting go. And learning how to schedule your day that you're true to yourself. We jump into that day or jump into the thoughts that people want us to do so quickly. And you knew probably that day that you had other things that you need to do, but we put it aside. And that becomes a habit of every day, just putting things aside and not focusing on yourself. Write what you're going to do that day. If it's going to wash clothes, go grocery shopping, cooking, visit a friend, talk to a friend on the phone, having lunch. And it's okay if everything that you write down that you don't have the time to do. That's okay. Just move it on to the next day. But the most important thing I'm learning through my healing is that we push ourselves too much. So breathe in and breathe out, opening your heart, letting your mind be free. And that's another thing. I'm learning how to shut my mind off of all the things that I think I need to do that day. Get in touch with yourself. What makes you happy? Maybe write it down. Like I said before, I love getting up in the morning, reading some inspirational pages out of my book, and rocking and feeling the air and on my face and letting go. You do not have to do everything at once. Pick and choose what make you happy. Learn your body what is good that you need to eat to keep your body healthy. Remember to drink your water. The water is so important. Cleaning. Try to eat some good veggie foods, making salads, making something that's healthy. And I'm learning I do not have to eat a whole bunch of food. I backed down on my food. I eat a smaller portion, and I enjoy it just the same. Find a new recipe. Greet a friend. Be truthful to yourself. Some of us hang out with friends that we don't even like anymore, but it's a habit hanging out with the people. Learn now. If you don't like that person, you don't have to be rude. Um, you don't have to lie. I am busy that day. Back up so you can hear your own voice. Be your authentic self. Learn how to embrace you. Get enough sleep. And if your mind is so busy that you toss and turn and not sleeping, then go and start breathing. And then telling your body, and this works for me too, I tell my shoulders to relax. And I find out that I have a stiffness in my shoulders that I don't realize, but now that I do, I breathe in and breathe out and relax my shoulders throughout the day because I know some point of the day I'm stiffing up, holding my body in such a way. So if you're having problems sleeping, do some little tricks. Stretch your arms out with your fingers out, breathing in and breathing out again, breathing in and breathing out. Bring your fists, bring your hands into a soft fist. Release your fingers. You don't know how wonderful that feels until you do it. You feel the tension leaving your body, your hands, your legs, your arms. And when you concentrate on yourself as you relax your body so you can sleep better that night, all the other thoughts leave out your mind because we cannot have two thoughts at one time. Thoughts will pop up that you have not thought about or just come to your mind, but push it away. Go back to your breathing. Go back to your relaxing. Go back to yourself, your love for yourself. Concentrate on letting things go if they don't serve you at that moment. Tomorrow, if you have work to do and need to get off your desk or go to the grocery store, or you have a list of things to do, and you let that list become so important to you, and you add to that list when you're supposed to be relaxing, letting go. If it's keep a piece of paper and a pencil beside you, write down if something's really pressing you to do the next day, and then say, I leave it alone. It's tomorrow's work. Today, my job is to rest and replenish your body, your mind, and your soul by resting. So imagine you're in a beautiful light. You're letting everything go, any thoughts, any feelings, and you're in this blue light, and the light is surrounding you. And you're breathing in, relaxing your body, your shoulders, your back, your neck, your face, your arms, your feet, your fingers, where you feel so wonderful, so relaxed that you do just fall asleep, breathing in and letting go, breathing in and letting go. You are more than enough. And maybe one of the strongest things that you have to do is say no thank you to someone or something or something that is normal that you've been doing, but you really don't want to do it. You don't want to hang with this person or that person. It become more of a habit of saying yes. But remember, you are strong, you are capable, you're more than enough. And you can say no thank you. No thank you. It's a good word. You don't have to get upset, but you do have to be strong and firm in your no thank yous. Because if you're not the person that wants you to do something with them, most of the time they're very persistent. And you fall into that trap again, that obligation, and go and do something that you really know that you don't want to do, or that you need rest that day, or you just want to be with yourself, loving yourself enough to be with yourself, feeling comfortable with yourself, being strong for yourself, making decisions for yourself. Because some of the times the decisions we make is prompted by what this personality is, or a habit. And it's a good thing to visit your friends. It's a good feeling to spend quality time with the people that you love. But sometimes we need to say no to them and yes to ourselves. So breathe in and relax your face, your neck, your shoulders. Imagine you're just surrounded in a blue light. And blue is your throat chakra, is communications, being open to telling your truth, being open, not being afraid of if you're going to hurt someone by telling your truth. We don't have to be mean or anything. But I see sometimes people do not hear you. And it's because their mind is already made up of what they want to do or activity they want to do with you, that they don't hear you saying, no, thank you. And you don't have to tell anybody anything that you don't want to. Like if you're invited somewhere and you tell them no, some people ask you, well, what are you doing? Which you can say, I'm busy that time and leave it at that. Sometimes we give too much information that it opens the door to say, oh, well, you still have time to do that and still do what you need to do. No, remember, communication goes both ways. And a simple no thank you should be and would be enough. It's how you use your voice, firm but gentle, determine that this is your time for yourself. And building up your health, always knowing to breathe. If you're in an awkward situation or a conversation that you choose not to have, remember, take a moment, move away from the person, go to the bathroom, get some water, and remember to breathe. Breathing is so, so, so important. Getting rest is important. Eating the right foods most of the time is important. I have a sweet tooth, so I will go into get a candy or something sweet. But I'm learning I don't have to eat a big portion to be satisfied by my sweet tooth. Being strong, speaking life into yourself. I am strong. I am capable. I am more than enough. Speaking your truth, because sometimes we just go along with somebody say, praying over people, sending good energy for yourself and for the people that we love. Learning to step back and let the universe do positive, healing things for the people that you love. Knowing that it can be done. Knowing that you are enough. Sometimes we think we are not enough. And that thought stay with us. We start speaking, we're not enough. But through my healing, and I'm still healing, I spoke healing over myself every day. I spoke love over myself every day. I love myself. I am healing each and every day. I am capable of saying no to things that doesn't feel right or it's not my time to do. And I am happy. I'm complete. And as I still growing into whoever I need to be at this time, because different circumstances have you grow in different ways. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Speaking healing of yourself, speaking love of yourself, forgiving yourself of any short or things that may have happened that you wish could have been different. Living and breathing. I have my singing bowl, so I'm going to play it a little bit as I just want you to relax and breathe in. Let the vibration of the bowl release anything that need to be released. To embrace whatever need to be embraced. Breathing in and breathing out. Loving yourself completely. You are strong. Relaxing your shoulders and your face. Opening your heart. Letting all your love come through. very gently, placing your hand over your heart, receiving, receiving, receiving your love, your understanding, your strength for yourself, receiving, 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 knowing that you're more than enough, knowing that you are loved, that you are important, that you are completed, and that you are loved. Gently open your eyes. So, anybody like to share anything? Christopher?
No, I don't know. I just felt really serene and I went into a deep place. That's all I can really say. I was just absorbing what you were saying and just got really deep. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, right. And sometimes it's just that we're so busy. Our mind is so busy. And sometimes we just have to pull back from all those many thoughts. And I find for me, it's breathing, just breathing, thinking about my breath because I can't breathe really well if I'm thinking all those thoughts. And sometimes you have to actually just push those thoughts away, and
Mm-hmm.
then yourself will be where you need to be. It'll be all about you and the things that make you happy and strong and healthy. And it's like a mini vacation to me because
Yeah.
my mind be going like, I got to do this, I
Mm-hmm.
have to do this, I need to do this, and that just shuts all that busyness in my brain. And then I'm learning to be me. I don't know how that sounds, but we're so many different people. We're
Mm-hmm.
interactive with your job, your boss, your family, your friends, and you may have a group of friends here and a group of friends there. And sometimes you just need to be your best friend yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loving yourself more than anybody because we're so easily convinced or that we need to do more for somebody else. And sometimes we just need to say, no, not today. No, maybe not
Mm-hmm.
even this week. Maybe not even this month. I'll catch up with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can't serve from an empty pot.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bob, thank you. You want anything else to say? Anything else, Christopher? It was so nice meeting you.
Oh, likewise, likewise. Thank you. Nothing's coming, nothing's bubbling up right now, but
Okay.
just thank you. Thank you for today.
Thank you. Bob. She-
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
Hey,
How are you? You want to share anything?
fine. Well, I just wanted to just comment that you've had a life experience that really changes things, and what really matters comes to the surface. And I remember going through that. So I really don't do anything that I don't want to do. You
Right.
realize that you only get one body, you better take care of it.
Yes, true. That is so
We
true.
don't get trade-ins like a car.
Right.
So yes, it just that awakening after a life-threatening situation is amazing.
And grateful. I'm very grateful.
Mhm.
I had so many people pray for me. My son, my niece, my daughter, and my son said he went in my bedroom because I have so much clutter because I like things and I don't know how to say I don't need this. It's just too much. So he told the universe and God, he said, "Oh, my mom can't pass now because it's too much in her bedroom. It'd be too much for me to work with." So
That's
I
good.
found that you can even find humor in when you at Well, I never feel that I was at death door, but the doctors told my son that don't expect me to live.
Mhm.
And but what's amazing is through the things the doctor said, because the doctor's going to tell you what they see, my son hold on to life for me. He believed that I will live, and I lived, and he prayed over life for me. He had it in his spirit that I have not completed what God need me to have done. And I never felt any pain going through this, and I had 4 surgeries.
Wow.
I never felt any pain. I never felt depressed because we get in depression. Some of the people that I was with through the healing, and it's just amazing if you set your mind to the light and positive things. Those are the things that you're going to receive.
Mm.
And sometimes, like when doctors tell people stuff, they embrace that, not even really knowing. They just like, okay, this is what's going to happen. But the whole time, um, my son did not accept that for me.
Excellent.
And then when I came conscious, I did my morning um words in the morning. I spoke over myself. I believe that I will be healed with no complications. And I held on to that, and I rest. I slept a lot. You have anything to share with us?
Sure. As you spoke, it was just so calming and so reassuring and so reinforceful, that rest and the words that you used. And all I kept thinking of is kind of, as you were speaking, I was getting, and it was like it was being impressed on me, and then I was sending it to my son,
Right,
so that
right.
somehow or other he get it through his head that rest is key to recovery. And what was it, Christopher, that you had said, one of the phrases that you used that I thought
Oh,
was so powerful?
was it you can't serve from an empty pot?
Yeah.
Is that one? Yeah, right.
Yes,
You
yes.
can't serve from an
Mhm.
empty pot. And the guy just pushes himself and pushes himself and pushes himself to the point where there's nothing left. There's just
Mm-hmm.
nothing left. And then
Mm-hmm.
he pushed himself some more. So that just makes me feel, yeah, granted, uh, keeping your people employed is important, but take some of all that work that you feel you have to do, give it to the others. Just let
Mm-hmm.
them take over for you. And anyway, all I ask the Holy Spirit to continue to allow me to stay in almost the same mindset, Pam, that you
Mm-hmm.
set up for us today, so that
Yes.
because hopefully I'll be speaking to them today. Um,
Mm.
uh, that I can pass it on to him, in a manner that's not going to upset him or be offended, or
Right.
be offended by it.
And I believe 100,000 times that someone else praying for your healing and your health is just effective if you're praying for it.
Oh yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
agree.
you definitely pray and constantly pray for your son.
Yeah.
And
And I
yeah,
I constantly see the Reiki energy going to to him, and put him in that channel of God's energy. Mm.
yes, yes.
Because it's just so critical to healing. But I mean, you're a shining example of that. So I'm just
Yeah, I'm so
truly,
grateful. I'm so
yeah,
grateful. Yeah,
yeah. So
because
are
it could have went anywhere. It could have went. The lady that was my roommate, she didn't tell me until I came home that two of the roommates passed. Different roommates she had passed because of they had infection in their womb. But she said that I changed her life by speaking life in myself. I get
Mm,
up in the morning and I said, you know, I am healing. I'm in a good space. I am strong. And I was not strong. I was weak. I was speaking what was not to what it can become.
yeah. You were speaking the truth of what you wanted it to be and what
Yes.
you wished for. So,
Yes.
yeah, and I'm learning to do that for my eyes. And
Yes.
I absolutely, and, I'm not going to accept all the doctors' grim diagnoses,
Right.
you know.
Absolutely
So,
not. Yeah,
Mm.
because if I believe with the doctor, I wouldn't be talking or sitting right here with you now.
correct.
Because that's what
Mhm.
they said was not good. Not
Yeah,
good.
yeah. So, anyway, uh, again, I always go back to if you have work to do, God might send you challenges just to show you how strong you are, that you are capable of getting through them. But, you're still a model, a role model for other beings. So
Thank
that's
you.
just great.
So it was so nice meeting you, Christopher.
Oh, likewise. Thank you.
I hope to
Mhm.
see much more and
Mhm.
just remember that we are strong because I have a girlfriend like, come on, Pam. I'm not gonna keep you out long.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and then sometime I just love her. I've been her friend 50 some years.
Wow.
Yeah, because I just turned 71.
Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I just turned 71. I couldn't come out and play. I was in a healing process. I did go
Mhm.
get me some crabs though. But yeah, it's just amazing.
Very
So
good.
remember that you're in control of your own mind, body, and soul, and
Mhm.
speak life all the time over it, no
Mhm.
matter what you feel, or no matter what somebody say to you. Because words are important and they impact our lives.
Mhm.
And negative words, I just try to sweep it away. I
Mhm.
have to sweep it away.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
embrace everything that's good, everything is kind, everything that's wonderful, everything that's healing. I'm very grateful.
Excellent.
Okay. So
Thank you.
see you soon. Y'all enjoy the rest of
Thank
the
you.
Yes.
day.
Yes. Thank you. And
Okay.
yeah, you guys have a great day.
You
Thank
too.
you. You too.
Bob,
All
have a
right.
Bye bye.
bye.